If you're filling out the first part of the application process, check your Amazon seller account, and you'll probably have a message waiting for you. It says two cases require attention. And I have one for the shoes, handbags, and sunglasses. And for the clothing, we're just doing the shoes, handbags, and sunglasses right now. Click view or respond. And they're going to give you a flat file that you can use to fill out and open in Excel, or I am just using Open Office. That's a free spreadsheet program. It does give you some good information here about how to format each different types of items, shoes, handbags, and sunglasses. And it's kind of gives you the idea of what you need to answer on each of the different columns. We'll download the file. And one thing that I wanted to mention, these were all the images that I used to gain the first part of the approval. When you do the flat file, you have to use at least 5 different items, and you want to use different images. You need at least one parent and child variation. For the parents, you actually need their own separate images as well. So even though we only need 5 items total, we're going to actually need to put parent images for each one. So we're going to end up having to have 7 images. We have 2 out of the way so far. I'm going to do 3 children for the DC shoes and 2 children for the Clarks. And so we're going to need additional images. So right now we do have our flat file sheet, but let's get the rest of our images first before we worry about this. Okay, for the DC ones, we were using this DC Men's Court Graphic SE. We had this true red and black, I believe. No, it's a slightly different one. There you go. It's a black athletic red battleship. Now let's grab 3 that are different. This white, black, and blue seems pretty decent. Go develop, show page source, images. The trick to quickly find a large image is to be looking at this .jpeg, and you'll end up seeing one that is quite a bit large. It'll say 1500. Okay, that's the red one. We'll use that. Let's see if we can find. I think we probably still had the red one, so no. We'll go to this one. Develop show page source and see what. Right here. Oh, that's the red one again. There's that blue one. This gray one's pretty cool. Use that. Alright, we're gonna be all set with that. Let's do those Clarks. I think this is what we had. The red wallabies. Maybe not. Beeswax leather seem fine enough. Just grab that standard black ones. Alright, we'll edit these. We'll just type white DC, red DC, gray DC. Let's open these in Photoshop. Looks like I had some other items open here already. Alright, let's open these three in Photoshop. Do Command J to duplicate the background. Do W for the magic wand tool. Click on the white background with the magic wand tool. And you'll see a little bit of this is not quite detecting that there's supposed to be separation there. And the rest looks pretty good. So I'm going to show you what we have to do to combat that. Go Command D or Control D on Windows to deselect. Now what we're going to do is use E for the eraser tool, and we are going to literally just go and erase right around here. So what this should do right now is when we use the magic wand tool again, it should keep any of that from being selected, which is good. Z and press the Option or Alt button to zoom out with the magnifying glass. Now we'll go Select, Inverse, Command C to copy, New Layer, Command V to paste. Look at that, completely clean. And we're going to save that ping out. Now the white DC shoes, that might pick up a little bit. We'll see Command J, W for the magic wand tool. Click on the white background with the magic wand tool. Select, Inverse, Command C to copy, New Layer, Command V to paste. It's nice. Save that ping. Another red. Command J, New Layer, W, magic wand tool. We're getting that problem there, but in two spots. So again, what we're going to do is first deselect, Command D, press E for the eraser tool. I want to really get in there. And we're going to start erasing right around this shoe. Just want to create a separation so the magic wand tool won't want to go and select inside of there. W, it's looking good. Z, plus Option, zoom out, and select Inverse. Oh, we got a little shenanigans going up on top there too. Go and erase this bit. Just go all the way. It's better. Select inverse. Command C, new layer, Command V to paste. Zoom out. Check this out here. Now, if you're worried about it getting flagged from that little bit of extra white, I think it's actually supposed to be the tag. Yeah, that should be good. Save that ping. All right. You don't need these anymore. I'm just gonna dump those. Let's do the other Clarks. And actually, I'm gonna put all these just on the desktop here. Open these with Photoshop. Command J, duplicate layer. Press W. Click on the white background with the magic wand tool. Select inverse. Command C to copy. New layer. Command V to paste that. There we go. Z to zoom in. Check it out. It's good. Save that ping. W for the magic wand tool. Click on the white background with the magic wand tool. This is a little tight in there, so we're gonna have to do it twice. Let's check it out here. Yeah, right around there, it's getting kind of crazy. So what I'm gonna do is just go in, just erase right around here. And zoom in a bit more. Doesn't have to be perfect. Looks pretty good. Let's go on this opposite side here. It's getting pretty close. This person really cropped this in as tightly as humanly possible. Just erase right around here. Alright, we'll do some magic wand right there. If you hold down shift, you can add more to the magic wand tool. See that plus button right there? All right, we'll go select inverse, Command C to copy, new layer, Command V to paste. I'm really gonna want to go and check this out here. All right, that looks pretty good. There we go. It's good. Save that ping file. All right, we're done with that. If you want, you can delete those JPEGs because we're not going to use them anymore. Now we're ready to work on the flat file. I just click enable macros whenever it asks for that. This kind of tells you some of the items you might want to take a look at. What I do is I look at the example tab, and it shows quite a few different items. It shows sunglasses, shoes, I think there's a handbag. So what we're going to do is going to copy a few of these rows here, scroll all the way down to the end, copy it under template. This is what we fill out. Command V to paste, and we have this set up. You'll notice that this one is not aligned to the left like the rest. Go view sidebar, that will be brought there, and it's under alignment. So if you click left like that, it's aligned left. All right, this is the parent, then these are the children. So it has children that have different sizes and colors. We are only going to need to use 3 children on this one, so all of these rows can be deleted. Same example, but we don't need this at all. Okay, you'll notice that alignments looks wonky. Let's click there. And this is a parent, 2 children. The SKU itself, that's just for your own product management. Like say if you had a store, you could have your own unique SKUs. On here, they obviously even made these up. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll change these to maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just to help us differentiate which ones we're working on. And the first one we're going to have changes to say DC shoes, because what I'm just referring to right now is our note that says, okay, the shoes format is brand plus gender plus product line plus material plus shoe type. Okay, brand is DC shoes. They're men's graphic SE skateboarding shoe. but we did not put the material, and this material is leather, so that's good. When it has long descriptions or anything, a lot of times I'll like to just move that down so you can see, copy it, and just paste this here. And we will go to the product ID. That is the UPC number. Same product ID type, UPC. Just use UPCs here. And how we're going to find this is, let's create a new window here. Go back into Amazon. Actually, we'll just go inventory, add a product, type in DC graphic SE. What colors were we using right here? It was this black athletic red battleship. All right, it's at 8. And so we're going to copy that and just paste this here. You know what? We are going to use the white as the parent and this black is one of the children. That will be good. Now let's look up at the next ones. Go for that red, black, white. So we're going to go right back here. Just swap this out. Okay, this is 11.5. Copy this UPC. Paste it down here. We'll change this to say red 11.5. Now, what else did we have? A gray one. It's called gray, black. Use a size 13. Copy that. Copy that. Command V to paste. Gray 13. Now we have to add the color name and shoe size information for each of the child listings. The parent listing can remain the same as it is right now. However, we scroll down one and go to the first child listing. Now we have to add the color, which was black, athletic, red, battleship. Now this information goes past where we can see, so we're just going to drag the column over. And we're going to add the size, which was 8. We can see that right by the SKU there. Our next one was red, black, white, and is 11.5. Now for the final child listing, we have to change the color to gray, black, and add the shoe size information, which is 13. brand name, DC shoes, copy that, paste, paste, paste. Product description. Okay, right now, these are not the product descriptions that Amazon wants for your flat file. This is some kind of crazy scenario. It's like saying tuck skinny jeans in this on-trend yet classic boot or a pair with skirts for its soft. No, they just literally want a description of the product, not some kind of fantasy scenario. So we'll say these skateboard shoes are made of leather and feature a rubber sole with a nubuck upper. Know where I got that from? Right here. Just read it. Leather, rubber sole. Copy that. Just paste those in. Item type, shoes. Right, style, number, model. Okay, what we're going to do is just scroll down here. Court graphic SEM. I'm just going to put SEM. The parent does not need to include the style number, so we're just going to go down to the children, go SE-M, copy that, just paste it, update, delete. You actually don't need to have that filled out, but we will just leave it. Standard price. But these numbers, you can kind of just look and pick out kind of what you want to list the price as. The $54.95 sounds great. MSRP, I'll put that a bit above 64.95. USD currency, a general tax, that's good, that's what we need. Fulfillment latency, that's 1 or 2 days, we'll put 2. Product site launch date, it's 2015, it's February. Put whatever day today is if we wanted, but I don't know, we'll put the first, so we don't have to change it then. In quantity, let's just make this 10. It's really, you're just putting this stuff as an example. You're showing Amazon that you know how to create these correctly. Sale price, go $49.99. Sounds good. Do it from, how about the 24th to the 28th? I'm just coming out of this out of nowhere, and for some reason I put March. Yes, you can be gift message. Okay, see, it looks like things got pushed a couple columns down incorrectly. Yeah, everything got pushed over. Just delete that. Okay, shipping weight. These are actually 3 pounds. Change that to 3. Shipping weight, unit of measure. Okay, it's measured in pounds. We just saw item weight, unit of measure. Yes, pounds. Item weight. Type 3 there. Okay, item length, unit of measure. This is in inches. So you actually just type IN. We are not using centimeters. Item length says 12 by 8 by 5. So 12, 8. All right, bullet points. Just copy the bullet points right here. And if you're bringing a new product to market, don't use up one of your bullet points with imported. No one's really searching for your shoes because they're imported. You want to do some nice descriptions or nice feature that someone would search for. We'll do 3 of these. We'll do mesh tongue. You're not doing 5 descriptions, just deleting that. All right, generic keywords. Durable, fit to size. Do maybe padded. Skate shoes are pretty padded. Maybe skateboard. So we'll look that up. We're not doing any extra keywords. All right, it's showing everything was shifted over one. Nonetheless, let's just delete this. And still, all I'm going to do is put one image URL. So I have 7 photos now total. I have 4 for DC, 3 for the Wallabies. That's it. I am not going to go around adding up all these extra images. That's not how I'm rolling. I want to do the least amount of work possible to get approved. Another tip is you cannot actually upload your images to Dropbox because it will then say HTTPS, and that's a secured server, and the Amazon reps cannot access that. So you can use PhotoBucket, that's free. You might be able to do Google Drive, but personally, I'm just going to use my own hosted web space. It's easy to drag and drop items. I don't have it set as a secured service, so Amazon can access it, and it's faster than PhotoBucket. But we're going to just skip that for now. I don't know why they even have this. Yeah, they're doing FBA stuff here. Don't even bother. We don't need that. This is, again, all this stuff was shifted over. So I'm going to take everything right here, move it over a bit. It's too much. See, it's showing the first one's parent, then three children, parent, and two children. Okay, you'll remember we changed this skew earlier to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Paste. Saying variation, you actually have to write variation in here, even though it was left out. Just do it. And with size color, Amazon made a mistake and they actually don't want you to have the S capitalized or the C capitalized. I know you're saying, oh, variations capitalized. Why aren't those? I don't know. I think they made an error when they started setting that up. So you're just going to want to change it to be this. Otherwise, they flag it. And we don't want that to happen. So let's keep scrolling down here. Style name. We'll just call it maybe casual. No, and those chukka boots were kind of casual as well. Just do that. Lens color, that's for sunglasses. We don't want anything to do with all these items right here. All of this is not needed and it's been shifted over. Closure type. All right, right here should all be moved over. Lace up. That is correct. It should be men's. All right, color. What were we doing? We were doing black, gray, red. The colors are actually called something completely different. They're called like black athletic red battleship. That's what we're gonna type in. All right, now to the gray. It's gray, gray, black. The red was called something else. Red, black, white. All right, let's change that font back to Calibri 11. Now, the color map. This is something that you're going to want to access under the Valid Values tab. And if you just do a search, we'll do Command F, we'll do color map, find that, shoes. It's telling you what you can actually call the colors, like how this is like gray, gray, black, or battleship, whatever color. You just have to say what color it's closest to actually being. So, for example, black, athletic, battleship, or whatever. Yeah, athletic red and battleship. You're just going to want to say black because that's primarily what the color is. For the red, it's a red, black, white. All right, it's primarily red. For the gray, it's gray, gray, black. Okay, it's just gray. If it was a bunch of different colors, maybe like this, you could maybe say it's called Rasta gradient. You could probably say multicolored. That's what it would fall under. If you check out the valid values, they have one for multicolored. So I would use that example. All right, let's keep moving on. Import, no. Country is labeled, no. We can move this casual over to occasion lifestyle. It changes to skate. That's more of what this falls under. These are the sizes, and I don't remember them, so we're gonna have to go all the way back. It's 8, 11 and a half, 13. And the D was just for the width, and it just says that right there. It could just be D or M. Let's just call it M. Okay, this is not anything we need. Shoulder strap drop. All right, yeah, no. To material fabric. Yeah, it's probably where leather was before. Say maybe mesh, because it has that mesh part. Or nubuck. I think those Clarks are leather or suede. Okay, the toe, so just seamless. Could also likely write rounded. We'll put rounded for the Clarks. We don't need water resistance at all. Okay, we are forgetting one bit. Copy that down. Paste this here. All right, we have those size names down. You can go sole material, rubber. I put those in the wrong column, so we're going to drag that over. Shoe unit of measure is just 8, 11.5, 13. And I'm going to copy this here. paste this here. Spelled rounded wrong. Alright, we don't need anything else after that. So let's go back and start filling out the Clarks. Now we're going to begin at filling out the product name for the men's Clarks Chukka boots. So just go here, delete, and type in Clarks men's Stinson Wallaby Chukka boot. And this first one will be the parent. We'll just drag down this corner into the next two spots. And these will be our child listings, but we have to fill in a couple more items here. First, the beeswax leather one. So we're going to go right to the Amazon listing. Here's the beeswax leather. Going to go to your account, your seller account, inventory, add a product, type in Clark's Stinson beeswax, and first one right here is Clark's men's Stinson beeswax leather. We'll copy this UPC. We'll paste this into the next column, and you'll see it did not put the 0 in front of this UPC. So you're going to right click and go Format Cells, scroll down to Text, click OK. Now you can put the 0 in front. And we are going to add the color and material. So it's going to be beeswax. It's the color, and material is leather. You'll notice that we didn't put leather or suede in the parent listing because that could potentially be confusing depending upon which boot was wanted. Because there's so many different suede or leather variations, you want to leave the material out of the parent and just put it in the children. So we are going to change this to say brown, and this was a size 14. And we can modify the SKU a little bit here. If we don't want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. Now the next one, we are going to grab the UPC for the black suede. Here we go. Clark's Men's Stinson High Black Suede. We'll open this in a new tab, double check. We'll see that it's the correct page and item. Now we'll copy this UPC, paste it. Same thing happened. We'll have to format the cell, go to text, okay, and add the 0 in front. And now we're going to add black suede. Change this to black 10.5. And we're also going to have to put the size for each of these. So this is 14 and this is 10.5. We can scroll over. Now we're going to see that we'll have to change the brand name. That's just Clark's. You take the right hand corner, drag that down. And now again, there's this long flowery description. Amazon doesn't want this at all. Instead, I'm going to write these Chukka boots feature. Then let's go and view this again. Scroll down to the bullets. A man-made sole and a rolled moccasin toe. Can drag that corner down there. The item type boots is actually correct. Now for the style number, you do not want to have the style number in the parents listing. So we're just going to delete that, but we have to find the model number. Just scroll down. It's called the Padmore 2. Copy that, paste. Now for standard price, it says between 50 and 120. Select the size to get an idea here. So we'll go maybe 79.99 to 99.99. Just change this to March 15th. 25. Sale price is going to be $74.99. Just change this to 27. Let's see how much these weigh. Shipping weight, saying 2.5. Pounds. Item weight is actually 1. These are measured in inches as well. 12 by 8 by 4. Bullet point. Sweet. Man-made sole. What else can we read about it? Blind eyelets. That's interesting. Boots. Alright, again, I'm just gonna upload the images on my own. I can do that over here. You just copy and paste the URL before sending this to Amazon. All that's taken care of. Okay, we're gonna go to the valid values tab to see what color most closely resembles the beeswax leather. In the color map, Likely brown is the closest, so that's what we're going to write. I'm going to scroll down a bit. Cajun lifestyle, casual is still good there. But there's something interesting here. For subject character, these sizes should not even be here. We're going to delete them. We're going to scroll down a bit more. And we see right there, size name, that is the correct column. So for the Clarks, we had first the size 14, so 14M, then 10.5M, wrote 10.5M. Material fabric, suede is fine. We don't need to put a second material fabric. Now, shoe dimension unit of measure, that will be 14 and 10.5. So material as rubber is good. Toe style, we're going to change it rounded to rolled moccasin because that's what it was called in the bullet points for the Clarks. Grab the corner and bring it down. We are all done now filling out our flat files for the shoes. Make sure to go and upload your image links for the flat file that point to your completely cut out shoe images. Then you are ready to send it over to Amazon.